Welcome everybody to another episode of Mind Your World. I'm your host Ryan. Thank you for tuning in for another week's episode. Have a great one in store for you. Today I'm interviewing one of my few friends I have living out here in Japan. He is a music director, creative individual, and an overall awesome person. So stay tuned and check it out, my interview.
It's really difficult to define who I am, but I'm quite generalist, and I'm pretty good at everything, including cooking, music production, drawing, pretty much. But I never have specific talent that can get 100% score. Let's say that.
Nice.
My name is Daigo Kawai. I'm originally from Shizuoka, but I live in Tokyo right now. At this company, Ringmasters LLC, what I do is music production, and I'm a music producer. I'm a session conductor for recording sessions, so that's what I do. And as well as I'm a creative director for a bunch of stuff, including advertisements, and sometimes I help politicians and overall creative boutique. I started making music when I was 13 with a synthesizer with built-in sequencer, and since then I have been making music. I also went to school for music in the States, and I studied classical music, but I also was interested in making music with DAWs, and here I am making music right now still. Yeah. It's very divisive right now, and I'm not sure if I like the current state. I talk a lot about politics, but I'm quite centrist in that sense, and so I hope that I have a balanced view on both sides when I look at American politics. And I think both sides are quite toxic to me, at least. When I talk about toxic, meaning that the individualism from the States, like you're always wrong, I'm always right kind of attitude makes the current situation worse. And that is what has been quite apparent since 2014. When Occupy Wall Street started happening. After that though, I'm not sure, like, it is a country that I used to really like, and I used to live there for 10 years. But the entire setup right now, the current state of political minds, and the idea is not something I can agree with nowadays, especially things coming out of media. But that's me. Well, here's what I think, and don't take this seriously because I'm not American. But here's what I think. The First Amendment is about free speech, yet this Constitution only works against the government, and it does not work in the private sector, and it is limited. It is actually, there's many cases that was handled incorrectly, and if NFL is telling not to do, then you can't, and that's what I think. But a lot of people want to express themselves politically, and in this case they're kind of abusing media in order to send a message, because you can do that anytime if you want to, but since you are hired to play in a football stadium, then you kind of have to follow the protocols and guidelines that they provide you, and if they say no, then you're limited not to do so, and that's what I think. First of all, I like classical music. That's what I studied, by the way. And second, it would be bass music, more like break beats, breaks, drum bass, trap, torque, trip hop, whatever bass music is. And then finally, selection type, chill wave. That's something that I really like. I really like Requiem for a Dream by
Russell Crowe?
Yeah, no. Darren Aronofsky. I like his movies a lot. Requiem for a Dream is for being number one. Oh, Donnie Darko. I do like Donnie Darko. And then, if I have to say, it's either Thank You for Smoking or either Being John Malkovich. Maybe. I don't know, I just have many movies I like. I do like movies, yeah. I have to choose one. Like noodles, but it doesn't have to be stay on pasta or ramen or pho or all those things. I like all noodles over rice actually, but they're not comfort food though. Yeah, I don't have it. Pass. Yeah. If you feel your options are limited, then get out of your comfort zone and experience something new so that your options are increased to choose from. And that's something that I was able to do so when I was young, and going to Brazil through an exchange student program when I was 16 years old, and going to the States when I didn't even speak English. And because of that, I was able to choose more options for myself. But if you're struggling to find your purpose, then I think it's best to experience something new and do what you like.
So that was a great interview with my friend Daigo. He's a really awesome dude. I really got connected with him through a mutual friend back at home in Providence. And he connected us the first time I came out here 2 years ago. And I just, remained in contact with him. So when I came out here, I'm like, hey, Daigo, I'm back here in Japan. Let's meet up. And then, also, can I interview you? So special shout out goes to Daigo for letting me sit down and interview him, and taking up half of his day just to sit down and reconnect back again. So thanks, Daigo. Don't think I forgot about our new phrase of the week. Our new phrase of the week is going to be matane. So matane means see you later. So if you want me to repeat that one more time, guess what? I'm going to do that. So matane. So matane means see you later. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for always watching the videos. I'm your most illustrious host, Ryan, and matane.